Spiritual teachers throughout the ages have reminded us that no matter what's going on externally, natural great peace is our foundational state. It's what's here when we relax deeply and come into the present moment. That this natural great peace is sewn into the fabric of our deepest nature, and therefore it's always available, even in these anxiety-provoking times in which we live. So the question is, what does it take to gain more substantial access to this spiritual depth? And what do we need to address within ourselves so that we can not only access the state of peace, but grow roots in an abiding inner calm? And from there, to learn to come from that inner peace in the way we relate and interact with one another in the world, and meet the complexities of daily life with joy, with equanimity, with wisdom, even when life isn't perfect and we don't know what's going to happen next. So in the month of October, as we here in the United States are heading into a big election time, I thought it'd be helpful to share some teachings on this really important subject to help us all stay calm, connected spiritually, and open-hearted so we can be capable of being peaceful and radiating the gift of that peace to our loved ones and our wider community. So at the Sophia Institute, I'm going to be co-facilitating a 2-part webinar. It's on the subject of finding natural great peace. And I'll be leading the first of these 2 sessions, and that will be on October the 16th, and then on October the 23rd, my colleague Jim Finley, who's a wonderful author, psychologist, and Christian mystic, will be leading us in what he has to share on this all-important subject. And each of us will be sharing from our years of practice and study and working with people, and what we found has made the biggest difference. So personally, I want to be exploring what has most helped me to relax into the state of natural great peace, and how we can find refuge in that depth inside. Then I want to share how important it is not just to, find that oasis, but also to illuminate what disrupts our natural peacefulness, and how we can look a little bit more closer and illuminate these messy moments that we all have, and open to them becoming powerful opportunities as a launching pad to deeper unity that ultimately grows us into the wiser human beings we can be, and helps us to be a more potent force for peace in the grit of being human in these times on planet Earth. So if you've ever worked with me before, then you already know that everything I share isn't just inspiring words, it's coming out of real human experience, and that I always lead you into some kind of practice that you can work with ongoingly after the webinar is gone. And lastly, if you happened by any chance to live in Mexico, I'm going to be there in Ajijic next week, giving a weekend on these really important subjects in person. So you can find me at Namaste Village in Ajijic if you want to know more about that. But lastly, just wherever you live in the world, I hope that you will come and join us. And together, let's explore how we can access more of that peace that surpasseth all understanding, and from that radiate the gift of peace deeper into our world.